All right, what's up, everybody? How is everyone doing today? It is April 15th, already the middle of April. That's incredible. I can't believe Bitcoin is actually over 8,000, and it's actually holding over 8,000, which is very surprising. And again, welcome, guys. It is a late Sunday night, a kind of a later stream, so I do apologize for that, guys. But hopefully, all you new guys are you guys like this stuff, and hopefully we get some new viewers here. So welcome everybody. All right, so let's first go through cryptosomniac.com. Right away, I'm looking at the RSI right now. We're inflated on almost everything, guys. You're seeing a light green across the board. What does light green mean? So light green means relatively high RSI. That means it's over 60. And what is RSI? RSI is relative strength indicator. And we're seeing incredibly high numbers. Look at Omise Go. Omise Go sitting at 80. That's a dark green right there. That's very high, guys. Nothing to pout about at all with the RSI being that high. And hopefully you guys can hear me all right. End of May, 15K. I've been saying it for 3 months. Well, let's hope so, guys. I mean, I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I still think we're still trying to rally here just a tad bit. But yeah. But all right, yeah. Well, no worries. If you have to go to work, I mean, this is my job, so by all means, go to work. Don't stay up for me. All right. Let us go straight into the charts. So I'm just going to go to BTC USD on Coinbase here. Let's go to interactive chart. We have a neutral. Oh, sell actually. We have a sell signal here. That's what the analysts are saying right now. So let's load a chart. Let's load snake preset. So look at that. Not too shabby at all. Let's go. This is the daily here. So the daily, what is the daily telling me right now? The daily is telling me right now that we are not that inflated on the RSI, and we have finally broken out of that little triangular downtrend that we've been seeing. And look at that, the 100-day moving cross. We have still not crossed it yet, but once we cross it, I think we will be, hopefully headed for another nice little bull run here. So yeah, make sure you guys smash those thumbs up, guys. I really do appreciate it. Smash and follow and hit that little bell. Sam, Jason, and I have been streaming nonstop, so hopefully we have a lot of great features coming up for you guys very soon. The website's in full effect here, so if you guys haven't signed up for cryptosomniac.com, go ahead and do it. It's absolutely free. You're able to see pretty much everything CoinMarketCap gives you and more. And then, of course, we have a portfolio tracker right integrated right onto the website. For example, this is just a mock portfolio. So you're able to see other things here, 24-hour changes. And, for example, let's go look at the month. The monthly, you're able to see your chart is here as well. And you're able to actually, find and pinpoint your actual total portfolio value. So yeah, let's go take a look. Let's go dive right back into Bitcoin here for us. We're going to zoom in a little bit to the 4-hour. So that 4-hour looks pretty healthy. Obviously very inflated RSI as we had that massive green candle around the 12th, and that's where we really broke out of that triangular down pattern that we were seeing, that angled down pattern. And we finally broke out of it. We tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times until we finally broke out through it. So maybe 7th time's a charm. And again, I don't expect us to hold this level too long, but again, the 2-hour does not look too bad. The MACD does look like it's going down. Volume tapering a little bit. We're having a massive red candle here. We were all the way at 8,300, and we obviously dropped down a little bit. Some people taking some profit, but that's no problem. Again, I think it's smart to take profit when you see a big green candle like that. I think we are continue to see that little pump up a little bit higher. Bitcoin is dead, some people are saying. I don't think Bitcoin is going down. Couldn't get into ontology. Do you think we should see below $2? Well, absolutely look at ontology. That's something that I've been keeping my eye on as well, without a doubt. We have been seeing also a nice little sell-off as well on Bitcoin on the 2-hour as well. Just you know, market stabilization, nothing too big to be worried about, but I still think we could easily break through the 8,000. Now we haven't broke down through that 8,000. Let's actually draw a horizontal line here. That's the $8,000 mark here, and we've been tapering above it, and you know, kind of stabilizing right on it, which is very, very good. And I think we could, you know, I would try to buy under 8,000. I think we could easily break down through under 8,000 and try to buy under there. That's where I'm setting my orders, at least. Where's my target for GVT? Let's look into that as well. But I wanted to focus on Bitcoin for now. Now, Bitcoin, you know, it has been tapering a little bit. Look at RSI. RSI has been dropping. The stochastic RSI has been dropping, and I still think it'll continue to drop. If we go into the hourly, we have been hit hard, but that next hourly candle obviously looks very green. So hopefully we'll jump right back into it. But I wouldn't, you know, I would expect that we maybe hit 8,000 or maybe a little bit above 8,000. You know, is it a good time to buy right now? I think it's always good to buy right now, especially under 10,000. And I wanted to go over this article with you guys. So CNBC, Brian Kelly, everybody knows what BK is, Brian Kelly, and another BK, Brandon Kelly. You know, obviously another good analyst over on YouTube. So check him out as well. You know, two solid guys, Brandon Kelly and Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly, obviously a little bit misinformed about the crypto space. Doesn't really know what blockchain technology really says, but he supports Tim Draper's Bitcoin prediction of 250,000 by 2022. And we see Pantera Capital, a very big cryptocurrency hedge fund, saying it will hit $25,000 by the end of 2018 or sometime in the Q2, Q3 arena of 25,000. And if you guys are part of the Cryptosomniac Moon Lounge, let's go to actually, hold on, let's open up Slack real quick, and Slack is not there. That's interesting. I swear I had Slack installed here. Slack? No, I guess no Slack today. No Slack for the Cryptosomniacs right now. I guess this is a brand new computer. We finally got a new computer. We have a Threadripper. There's Behemoth, liquid cooled Behemoth, around $4,000 just to stream on all these platforms. Finally got gigabit internet as well, so hopefully you guys are seeing this live and streaming okay. But let's go into Ontology next. Now, Ontology, you know, unfortunately, I didn't get in as early as I'd hoped, but it's holding remarkably strong here. And, you know, I've been hesitant to try buying it very high. But let's go back to Cryptosomniac and let's look at what the price is right now and what the RSI looks like. Ontology. So down 6%, still 79. Wow, that's incredible. Still 79. Let's look at that daily. Wow. All right. So pretty much anytime you bought Ontology, you would be okay. Except obviously at the all-time high. But again, I still think it could taper back and forth. Let's look at that 4-hour. 4-hour looking negative. Wow. Looking pretty good. Looking like a nice little buying opportunity, actually. Let's look at that 2-hour. 2-hour looks like a nice little buy opportunity as well. Not too bad here. Not too bad here for Ontology. I still think that we could break down a little bit more. If we go back to Cryptosomniac, where we're sitting at 438, I don't think we could break down to the $2 level unless Bitcoin drops a drastic level. You know, Ontology is one of those speculative cryptocurrencies. If you are speculative on EOS, speculative on Cardano, you have to be speculative onto Ontology in general. So I definitely want to make sure that everyone is making sure that they're not buying too high for Ontology. I still think it could drop a little bit, but again, it has a low supply and it's low. It's brand new. I think you know, a lot of the Chinese consumer base is going to adopt it, so I definitely would keep it into your portfolio. Absolutely. And again, if you guys do have any questions, I am answering questions now. The first question was on Ontology. Who said that? Amit said Ontology. And when I were going over Ontology. So take a look at it, guys. It's doesn't look like a bad buying opportunity right now, does it? I still think we could drop a little bit more. Maybe if you wanted to swing trade this, but even on the long-term investment, it's not too bad. But for now, you know, I like to trade. Like to get in and out of a trade within 7 days. And for now, right now, I'm not suggesting that I am going to be buying it right now. I do have some. I did buy some at around the $2 mark. Actually, fantastic enough. Our analyst Jordan over at Crypto Somniac Advantage, he actually predicted that it would go up, and I've been, you know, wow, around 180% up right now. So very, very happy with that. If you guys don't know what the advantage is, go check it out at cryptosonic.com/advantage. You know, we have a fantastic community. Someone's always in there answering questions. Amal and Jordan, our full-time analysts in there, are brilliant people. So check that out. But, you know, that lower, if you're looking at these patterns, that stochastic RSI looking heavily low. So maybe we'll see a nice little jump back. Let's look at that 4 hour. Even the 4 hour looking like it still could drop. So be careful with an ontology, guys. And now we have a question on GVT. So let's go to GVT. I've been a huge GVT bull for the longest time. And what do I look at that, guys? I didn't even have to do anything. I knew that we were going down right after the first, and we did. As soon as we hit that peak on the 31st, we kind of dropped. And, you know, I think I'll continue to drop until we see some significant improvements. If you guys did look at that QuantStamp, now what is QuantStamp? QuantStamp is that auditing service. So if you did look at QuantStamp, you would have seen that that QuantStamp report. You would have seen there were some vulnerabilities in the alpha. So definitely needs to be taken a look at. And the alpha is still very buggy. Some people losing their money. But it's a hell of an app, and it's a hell of a start. I do have access to it, and it is a brilliant application, brilliant platform. Do I think, so hold on. What is your target to enter GVT again? So I would actually go take a look at the daily here. Daily looking very good, actually. So, wow. So what do I think about GVT in general right now? I would pick some up. If you guys don't have any GVT, I would pick some up. I mean, I'm not your financial advisor, but damn, this looks appetizing, doesn't it? That looks appetizing. We have a buy signal here. We have that bright red still coming through. Let's look at it in the 12 hour, actually. Finally tapering off on the 12 hour. Stochastic low, RSI low. Wow. Okay, so I am going to... Let's just say we bought here. Sample buy. What in tarnation? Sample buy. All right, so let's just say we bought right here, okay? Let's see how well we do. If we sample bought right there, we actually push this down a little. Sample buy right there. If we bought live right now, this is where we would be at. You know, and what's going to come out of it? You know, hopefully we'll try to see if it pushes back up. But I think it has been suppressed quite a bit. Let's actually go take a look at the Fibonacci retracement here. And people say, hey, technical analysis doesn't work here, and I would have to actually agree a little bit that technical analysis is very speculative, especially in these crypto markets. But let's take a look. We're hitting at that 0.618 level here, and what does that tell us? Well, that tells us that this may be a decent buying opportunity here for GVT. So if you did sample buy, let's see how well we did. If you don't, if we didn't make too much money, you could yell at me, but I think this is actually a decent buying opportunity, and I actually might pick some more up. I have a lot of GVT in my portfolio. I've been accumulating it under $10. I picked up most of it at $2.30. It's been performing stellar for me, and no pun intended. It has been performing very, very great for me. All right, market is moving in a triangle. What do you think of Lisk? Thanks, Snay. Yeah, I mean, let's go take a look at Lisk. So this is my GVT. This would be, if you wanted to buy right now for GVT. I'm not your financial advisor, but damn, it does not look bad. I'm actually going to pick some up myself. I mean, everything I tell you guys, I tell you 100% honest truth. EOS DAC airdrop happened already. It was set for April 15th. Do you think EOS will dump now after that airdrop? Yeah, so EOS airdrop did happen. I think that EOS will continue to perform well, especially right before its Q2 release. I think, you know, especially there's going to be a token air swap for your ERC20 GVT tokens. I mean GVT tokens, ERC20 EOS tokens for your EOS tokens, and I know Binance is going to support that. So move over to Binance or register your EOS. I absolutely would recommend registering EOS. And if you are part of the Cryptosonic Advantage, ask anybody in there. One of the admins will be able to help you out as well. So let's go take a look at Lisk. Lisk. Now, Lisk has been underperforming heavily. So let's get that daily here. All right. Oh, I'm already on it. Jeez. All right. Wow. Okay. Wow. Stochastic very high. I actually think we could break down a little bit more here on the Lisk. I don't know if I would pick any up. The volume is tapering, high volume and then lower volume later. I think that volume needs to pick up a little bit in order for me to be overly confident about Lisk. We're well below the 100-day moving average, and I don't think it does much better than Ethereum. Its throughput hasn't been much better as well. Okay, great, you could program on Java. So one of the big caveats on Lisk is that you're able to develop dApps onto Lisk. Yeah, I mean, I think it's, you know, I think it's a speculative pick. I'm not the biggest fan of Lisk, but you know, I still have some in my portfolio. I bought very cheap, and I've been trying to exit some out, and yeah, and oh. We have a comment on Twitter. Snay, why is your head so big? Oh, my bad, guys. What the hell? Why did that happen? I apologize, guys. Did not mean to take up the whole screen. I don't know why that happened. I know I'm beautiful, and I'm wearing my Buy Bitcoin shirt, my Buy Bitcoin Cryptosomniac shirt. Markets never sleep, neither do we. And you know, we have a cool products in the product store if you want to go check them out. Just a couple shirts and stuff. You know, we actually have a designer coming in and designing all new apparel. You know, and these shirts are soft, so yeah, you could go running in them. Yeah, we actually had a complaint about the first edition of the shirts. Somebody complained that when they were running with their Buy Bitcoin shirt, their nipples were getting chafed because the shirt was too starchy, and it was a dude, and I forgot what his name was, but bleeding nipple guy. We got softer shirts, so come buy some more shirts if you're still with us, and I apologize for the bleeding nipples. I really do apologize for that. You know, that wasn't our intention. Our intention was to get awareness out and have people say, hey, cool, you're a Bitcoin buyer. You know, ask me about Bitcoin. We wanted to make one of those shirts as well. But we did not intend for your nipples to bleed. So, yeah. So, hopefully you're all band-aided up, and, yeah. All right. So, Lisk, I don't even want to do too much analysis on Lisk. I just, honestly, there's better opportunities out there. I don't think, let's look at that 4 hour. That 4 hour eat doesn't even look too good either. I don't know what's coming up in their roadmap. I'm holding on to my Lisk for the meantime right now. I dumped all my Ubic. I was really up on Ubic, and I dumped all of it. I don't think that it's going anywhere, and I'm not going to be buying it too frequently right now. All right, so let's dive deeper in. Let's see what other questions you guys have. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Smash that thumbs up. I forgot, guys. Share my last video, or actually share sorry, if you shared my last video or you retweeted it, you're eligible to win some free cryptocurrency today. Or if you left an ERC20 address into Jason's video, you're eligible to win some free cryptocurrency today. So go ahead and do that and smash that thumbs up, guys. I really do appreciate it. We've been around a long time, and we've been really busy. We have been planning our own ICO. We're gonna get you some awesome details soon. We have everything done in-house. I've been designing the system architecture heavily. I've been in this space since 2014. I have my master's in systems engineering, so hopefully, we're not going to scam your money out, and we're going to have an awesome merchant platform, and people actually use the blockchain. Right now, for me to send you something, I have to send you something ridiculous on an ERC20 address, and I have to worry about gas, yada, yada, yada. So we have an awesome platform coming out, so keep an eye out for that, guys. All right. It's orange on my end. You can't see it. Okay. Thoughts on Verge announcement tomorrow. Verge has been a scam since day one. I have made the most money ever on Verge. I have made the most money ever on Verge. And but I told you guys up front that Verge was not a good cryptocurrency. I told you that it was a pump and dump. That Verge was a pump and dump. I bought 5 million for under $1,000. I was so early into Verge. Right, during the Bittrex days, remember the new edition on Bittrex days? I bought super early, and I knew it was not a good cryptocurrency. I sold it a quarter. I still have around 200,000-300,000 Verge left, and I'm trying to exit my position once I see it kind of top off here. But all right, let's go. All right, let's go see some of your guys more questions here. All right. Snay's head is big as his gains. Hell yeah. All right. Sonam is going to be at 2018 consensus. I'm going to be at 2018 consensus. So look out for me as well. So if you are going to consensus, point at me and say, Daddy Snay. Yell Daddy Snay at the top of your lungs like some other fans have done. And they yell and they run towards me. And it terrifies the hell out of me. A grown man's yelling Daddy Snay. So don't do that, but you could go up to me and I'm happy to buy you a beer or something. Happy to reach out to my fans. It's always cool to see. Gotta take care of the nips. Always trying to make money on anything pretty sad. Well, yeah, it's not about us taking our margins on the t-shirts are dismal, right? But some people wanted t-shirts, so we added t-shirts, and we got really soft t-shirts now. Yeah, and we just wanted to make sure your nips weren't bleeding. No bleeding nipples now. I know the shirts were starchy, so I apologize for that. All right. Metal. All right. Allison McPhee is here. Bearlicious here. Thank you, all you guys, loyal fans. I know we're a small channel, but I do really appreciate all you guys joining me here today. So let's go take a look. Thoughts on Komodo and Qtum? So absolutely, let's go take a look at Komodo. Komodo has some really big things coming up. Absolutely love Komodo. So let's go take a look at Komodo. Look at it. It has been underperforming as of late, but it is one of the better platforms out there, without a doubt. The decentralized ICO platforms, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, and I'm just biding my time rather. Hourly still headed down. I still think we could head a little cheaper. Look at that 100-day moving average. Or sorry, 100-hour moving average. Let's look at the 100-day. 100-day moving average. Wow, look at that. Just crossed yesterday. Just crossed for the first time yesterday. So congratulations to all you sexy Komodo holders, because I'm a Komodo holder, and we understand that it is an amazing platform, leveraged off the Bitcoin blockchain. So it's a level of security that is unparalleled to a lot of blockchain enthusiasts right now, a lot of blockchains rather, and it also has ZK snarks already pre-enabled. Ethereum is thinking about it. Well, Komodo's already doing it, and now they're finally going to be rolling out some of their more prevalent ICOs, and hopefully I'll have an ICO video review here this week for an ICO that is being launched in the Komodo platform. So obviously very, very cool stuff, guys. What do you think of Origin Trail? I think Origin Trail is one of the better supply chain management coins. I absolutely would recommend putting it into your portfolio. But again, I'm not your financial advisor, but I have put in a huge chunk of origin trail into my portfolio. Now, Lala World is one of those more speculative picks. I think that Lala World is going to be pretty major in the future. It's one of those ones that are banking the unbanked, and you know, they've been doing some great marketing, and their team is honest, and they actually have a product out. I've spoken to their team multiple times, and a lot of my associates have spoken to them. Very legitimate company. I really do like it. Metal, on the other hand, what the frick, Metal? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you appealing to porn artists? You know, as an investor, I don't really care for, you know, you hitting the porn industry. You know, that's great that you have some merchants, but making it your full focus, Metal, what are you doing? What are you doing, Metal? Here. What are you doing, Metal? Let's get serious real quick. Let's get serious. All right. So, Metal, if you're watching this right now, what are you doing? Do you not have marketing budget? Do you not have marketing budget? Because from what I've been seeing over and over and over again, you're targeting marijuana and adult services industries. You know, if you have a working platform and you've been out for so long, what's taking so long? Why aren't you keeping up to date? Why aren't you keeping your investors up to date? You know, this is what the crypto space direly needs. And if you're unable to fulfill a lot of the necessities that the crypto space does need, and if you're unable to act like a professional company, you will die. And I know a lot of companies will die if you're not updating your investors or giving some quarterly reports, or, you know, it doesn't matter. Telegram and Slack, okay, great. But you need an official statement time and time again. You need an official statement. So please get your act together, or I will replace you. I will literally replace you. You know, what you're doing isn't surgery, right? It's not rocket surgery. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Brain surgery. It's not rocket science or brain surgery. Okay? So please get your act together. This is a serious, heartfelt thing, or a speech from a metal holder, and I'm going to dump my bags as hard as I can, and I'm going to go look at your metal charts right now. Let me get my big ass head out of the way. All right. So that is my spiel on metal. Hopefully all you metal fanboys also appreciate, because metal has something that they could be doing better, and they're not doing it good enough. Simple as that. I'm not touching this thing. I'm not touching this thing with a 100-foot pole. You know, go to your 100-foot pole store, buy a 100-foot pole, and try not to touch metal with it. It's too late for metal, absolutely. I think there's going to be better competitors. I cannot believe that you've raised so much money, you took so much money for investors, and you're still, like, just so shitty. You're so shitty. Get out. You know, just get out of my... You know, I may sell my metal after this little speech. So, okay. I apologize for the rant here, but yeah. Metal just taking care of them nips. Metal is not taking care of the nips. Crypto Somniac takes care of the nips. Metal does not, and I'm not going to suggest buying metal whatsoever. I have metal, and if they do not improve their act, I will be dumping it. Maybe I'll look into buying some or selling some very soon, but let's look at that 4 hour. 4 hour doesn't look good either. I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it. Good luck to anybody who wants to get into metal, because if they, hopefully if they improve, they get some more announcements out, they get their community riled up, excited. You know, this is why companies, they have their quarterly earning reports, they have their quarterly roadmap objectives, see where they're at, see how they could improve. And what is metal not doing is they're not improving. So I don't know about that one, boys. Do not know about that one, boys. And madams and girls, and Allison and Elizabeth Opadol, thank you so much for joining me. You know, thanks all my loyal viewers for joining me here today. Smash that thumbs up if you do like it. Let's give away some free crypto and get back to the get back to the shenanigans, which is cryptocurrencies. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go to random number generator. 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter, 3 for YouTube. For Twitter it is. Let's go to twitter.com/cryptosomniac. All right, well, for some reason, our Twitter posts aren't being posted. That's interesting, huh? April 3rd, 29th, 13th, 14 hours ago. Oh, because I retweeted these. Gosh, I'm dumb. All right, hold on. Let's find it. Green Candle Day, 51 retweets. So, and I know that if you click on the... let me log in real quick. Now, if I click on the tweeter, good Lord. All right. Let me go back down. All right. So let's actually click on that. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is April 12th. Whoops. All right, so 50 retweets. So let's actually look at the retweets real quick. I know it'll only be 1 through 25. That's just what Twitter does. You know, I'm not trying to scam anybody out of here, but I'm gonna do generate number 4. Congratulations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blockchain Girl. We're already following you, and you must have won already. So congratulations, Blockchain Girl. You have won some free cryptocurrency. So let's snip you out. A Blockchain Girl. Let's tweet you out. So congratulations. So if you want to win some free cryptocurrency, how the hell do I tweet? How the hell do I tweet from the desktop? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Simple as that. Simple as that. And she just wants some free crypto. Some free Tron. And I'm a big believer on Tron. So why am I a big believer on Tron? Snake, why do you like Tron? Everyone says it's a shitcoin. It's been hyped up to disbelief. When you understand that Tron is not a gaming company and it's a decentralized app store, it opens up a whole new world. And that's why I hold on to Tron. That's why I have a shit ton of Tron. You know? It was basically it. You know, I quit my full-time job. I was making $200,000 a year, just to, you know, be a better investor, dissolve myself in the blockchain space, be completely decentralized, and you know, my job here is to essentially read white papers. Now, like, we have a whole staff to read white papers. We have around you know, 20 full-time employees here. You know, we have a huge staff on the Cryptosomniac Advantage, so come join us. We have daily reports, so check it out. Not daily, but I think it's like every other day. And we have a report coming out tomorrow, our financial report coming out tomorrow. So if you go to Cryptosomniac Advantage, I'm already signed in, so you won't see this. And for example, we have that BTC weekly report, like that we released 4 days ago. Look at our Ontology network report, and I'm going to save it. Check it out. So Ontology, I have a whole beautiful report on Ontology, key features. Everything is condensed. You don't have to read the whole white paper because everything is in here for you. And we condensed it, and you know, we gave our analysis on it and why we think it's really good and our closing thoughts. So you know, you could either screenshot this and, you know, try to read it, or you could buy the Cryptosomniac Advantage, and for 14 days it's a free trial. You get full access. You can see all of our past reports on everything, and you're able to pretty much see that. So yeah, so thanks again, guys, for all the Advantage supporters and supporting us. We're trying to build a huge infrastructure, a huge good community around here, smart, educated investors, because the best investment technique is to be educated. So definitely thank you guys. So let's keep going through some of the things here, some of your questions here. Trinity rules. So Trinity, Ontology, Zilliqa, very, very big on this. And so we had some questions on Neo. Neo performing very well. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So sell metal and buy Verge. No, I never said buy Verge, please. UTK, so Utrust, I actually did a 180 on that. Utrust, they have failed to do any sort of good community building, communications, understanding their client base, their consumer base, or keep up with the market whatsoever. I'm not suggesting to get into Utrust. I still have to sell off a little bit of mine as well. So let's actually go look at UTK. Utrust not even on any big exchanges. It's on KuCoin though, so which is big enough. But we had some questions on Neo. So let's go check out Neo here. So guys, remember, share that on Facebook, share that on Twitter, while one of these pages loads here. All right, Storica. So we have some questions on Storica. If you guys don't know my main man, Crypto Beatles, go check out Crypto Beatles, and tell him that Crypto Somniac said hi. He'll get a kick out of it. We could actually go there. He has some amazing interviews. We hang out with him all the time. Check out Crypto Beatles. Check it out. And I think he has Storica, co-founder Storica. Awesome interview. Awesome guy. Go check him out. Subscribe to him. Like him. Say Crypto Somniac said hi. You know, much love over here from Crypto Somniac. Awesome guy. Go check out all of his interviews. You know, any ICO that, like, for example, Lala World, fantastic stuff from Lala World as well. So go check that out, guys. Yeah. All right, so let's go dive right back into Neo. Now, we had a very, very huge all-time high. We bottomed out, and we are now struggling to get back over to that level. Wow, that doesn't bode well. Let's look at that daily. I think Neo needs to break down. I think Neo actually needs to break down. I think it's a little bit overinflated right now. That RSI is high, but look at that. Wow. So it's moving through a cycle. So right now it's on a knife's edge. Here on TradingView, I'm looking at this. It's on a knife's edge right now. No buy signal, no sell signal. It has completed a cycle. It has completed a sell-off cycle, and I'm curious to see if momentum can pick back up. But as of right now, sell volume is very low. Let's get you a look at the 2-hour. Sell volume is very low, and I think we could actually pull out of this if you know. I think 0.008 would be a better mark to buy at. All right, let's actually put this down very methodically. All right, under 0.0018 would be better to buy at. And let's draw that right here. Perfect. See, don't tell me I don't give you guys signals, because look at that. That is perfect. That is a strong resistance level. There we go. I'm going to say that around 0.008 would be better to buy it. I'm going to save this, making sure that I have saved all these charts, and when I go back, you could tell if I'm bullshitting or not. Unfortunately, my charts did get deleted, and this one won't get deleted. Look, I even said snake preset, do not delete. So yeah, if Sam or Jason ever wants to delete this, they'll know, hey, I'm never going to delete this. So yeah, I won't ever get deleted, hopefully. Not this time. All right. Let's keep going through your questions here. Excuse me. I no longer like Ubic. No. Elizabeth says, do I no longer like Ubic? I no longer like Ubic. US dollar is used for porn, though. What's the difference? Okay. I'm not saying the US dollar isn't used for porn. That doesn't even make any sense. But I'm saying I'm not going to invest in a company that strategically goes after porn and marijuana. Just like not a good investment for me. How's any big company going to adopt that? Video heading should looking after your nips. Cryptosomniac looking after your nips since 2016. Yeah, I don't know about that one, guys. Do not know about that one. All right, the co-founder of EOS was fired weeks ago. First of all, he was not a co-founder of EOS. Brock Pierce was not a co-founder of EOS. He was co-founder of Block One, and he was let go of the advisory position on EOS. So please do not get that confused. Forgive my ignorance, but what's the Me Too movement? I'm not going to touch that with a 100-foot pole. That's like my metal. I'm not touching that with a 100-foot pole. Stay Dragon Chain and Neblio, please. So let's go take a look at Dragon Chain. God damn it. Coinigy. Let's go to Coinigy because Dragon Chain obviously doesn't want to work there. And if you're joining me over on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Periscope, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, we do this. We're going to do this every day. You know, I've been lagging behind a little bit, but I've been designing my white paper, designing system architecture, getting the developers up to speed. So we should be good. I mean, I'm going to spend a little bit more time here on the stream. So welcome, guys. As will Sam. So what was I looking at? Dragon. It's a nice little pump here. Let's load one of my charts. Snake chart. This is the 2 hour. Let's flip to the 12 hour. 12 hour looking okay. Again, I think this needs to cycle off a little bit. We're looking at these cycles, and yeah, I'm seeing that we're going to be dropping a little bit heavier. I would try to pick up well below this 0.0001 mark. That's just smart investing. It's a little bit inflated right now, and you could tell this is going to be selling off a little bit. You know, actually, my stop loss triggered a while ago for Dragon. Actually, in early 2018, my stop loss triggered. I made a boatload going up, and I made a boatload because I'm holding on to Bitcoin now instead of Dragon, because Dragon did take a severe hit when it comes to Bitcoin valuation. Beatles is the man. His recent interview with Quantstamp was dope. Yeah, Beatles is awesome, man. So go check out his channel, follow him, tell him that Cryptosomniac sends him love. He'll get a kick out of it. All right, where does all the money that ICO raises go? So they usually have a fund allocation, but a lot of it is misspent, and that's one of the things that we're doing on ours. Our ICO that we're starting is, first of all, we're doing everything in-house. We're doing, all the developers are in America. You know, I'm not saying that's better, but they're more reliable that way. And we're making sure that every single roadmap objective has a reason, and we're going to communicate with our investor base. So keep an eye out for that. You know, a lot of this money gets mishandled. So, you know, ICOs, a lot of them are pump and dumps, and, you know, they're not doing anything right. Do you think NEO will ever go under 0.008 ever, or just up from here? No, I think it'll test it once or twice. Brock Pierce is a massive cokehead, so it's obvious. Just look at his outfits. LOL. Yeah, Brock Pierce is not a respectable character, but he's good for the space because he is pumping money into it. You know, I'm not going to say anything negative behind him. No, he's respectable. I wouldn't say he's not respectable, but he's an interesting persona. But you know, what billionaire isn't? Have you ever wanted to punch Sam? All the time. All the time. You know, he's my best friend, and you know, have I ever wanted to punch my best friend? Of course. Of course. Has he ever wanted to punch me? Yeah. Yeah, we've gotten into some wrestling matches and altercations, very drunk. But you know, that's what brothers do, right? They fight, they make up, and they go on their business. All right. Brock Pierce worked at Disney too. Tell us your bags, Snay. All right, you wanna know what my bags are? Let's go back to cryptosonic.com. We have some awesome new features, and guys, check out our troll box. And for some reason, it's my change your name. You can change your name. And here it is. A lot of great stuff. Obviously, some spammers that we delete manually. So take a look at this. Will someone develop a decent crypto trading platform? Binance has limitations. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on developing that platform for you. So let's go take a look. Actually, Syndicator, I don't want to touch Syndicator too much. They are a good company, but, you know, Tika pump and dumps I'm not very happy about. So let's actually go take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's had an amazing rally in the recent past, so yeah, very cool. Look at that. Let's draw some trend lines here. You know, I think we'll actually retest this. I think we'll actually retest that 0.0006 mark or 0.0061 mark. I think it'll be not too bad. You know, I am reading all you guys' comments. If you think I'm neglecting you, let me know. I'm reading everyone's comments though. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You know, Twitter is always the best, right? Twitter's always the most honorable characters going on. You know, I've been solicited for sex a lot. You know, somebody, you know, the same guy comes into this Periscope tweet, this Periscope / Twitter, and he says, if you're ever in Texas, you know, I'm a power top. I don't know what that means, but I guess the nickname Daddy Snake has really stuck to some people, and you know, some crazy characters. We used to go live on Instagram as well, but we've since stopped that because all it was you know, you look cute or like message me for a good time. Rates are low, so you know, maybe Cryptosomniac, you know, just solicits that kind of people. But you know, my community in YouTube and the Slack channel and Facebook seem to be normal. So thank you for being normal and humble and you know, staying sane, guys. I definitely don't want to be you know, caught up in all the bad activity there. All right. LOL, I'm in Texas too, but I swear I'll only buy you a beer. Absolutely. We're in Texas for conferences. We're going to a couple conferences coming up, so look out for that, guys. All right, so let's go take a look. So we were taking a look at Ethereum. I think Ethereum has some time to drop. I think if you just look at this this upward trend, and if we actually look in the daily in general, the daily still has some room to drop a little bit. We finally hit a day where the sell volume is a little bit over pressured, and I think we will break down from that trend, but we will go back up. I think Q2 is an amazing time for Ethereum. Consensus is coming up, and what happens during consensus, guys? Do I have to pull this up over and over again? I do. I feel like I do. So let's go to ETH, BTC. Let's look at something old. Let's look at Poloniex here. So 2015, so this is 2017, massive run up and then a drop off Q2. And what is this? 2017, we had another nice run up in March. Let's look at that, guys. Early, massive run up, drop off, massive run up. So guys, I think we are headed for another massive run up. I think it's only time. I think Ethereum is going to run up very hard. I think it is. I think even if you bought now, I think you'd be okay. Is Nano the next Litecoin? So let's go take a look at Nano. Nano is cool, but you know, it's been struggling. Let's look at that 4 hour. 4 hour, yeah. See, I think you can get it at a better price. It's almost at its all-time low here, so I would try to pick up, you know, not much lower than this actually. I would try to pick up around 0.0007. So let me actually write that down and save that. Would you trust advice from somebody who started, who spells around with 2 R's? You probably shouldn't, and I tell everyone that. Don't trust me. Do your own due diligence. Get several opinions. Watch other YouTubers. You know, I feel like I'm more right than a lot of these YouTubers, considering they don't know what the first thing about blockchain technology is. They don't know what a simple smart contract is. They think that SHA-256 is the blockchain, which is not. It's just an encryption method. And you know, there's just like a lot of FUD going around. So please do your own due diligence. You know, don't listen to me, right? Make sure you're researching yourself here. All right. Imagine how good you would be if you spent less time analyzing garbage coins. I don't think Nano is a garbage coin. I think it definitely has some validity about it. OMG thoughts. Tyler asked about OMG. Can you shed some light on Encash? So why have I been straying away from Encash? So if you go, I'm just going to go back to here, and you know, I'm probably giving away a lot of information here, but whatever, guys, whatever. I'm going to be giving away some information here regardless. So we have a whole report on Encash. So this is a Nucleus Vision report. This is the Advantage report that you'll be getting. You know, I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but our closing thoughts was 93% of Encash tokens are held by the top 100% of the addresses. What the fuck? Sorry for the language. But if I were to have a cryptocurrency and only the top 100 addresses own 93% of all Encash tokens, I'm just gonna delete this, you know. And you know, a lot of huge hype. You know, we gave some really good analysis here. Read it. You know, it may change your mind. It is a fantastic platform, but this fact alone, what the hell is going on? Why are you doing this? Why is it 93% after the ICO in only the top 100 addresses? Not a successful ICO in my opinion. With that being said, you know, sign up for the Advantage 14 days free trial. We have a shit ton of reports, guys. You know, and you know, more and more great information coming out over and over and over again. So check that out, guys. All right, let's keep going through your guys' questions. We have a question on Litecoin over here on Twitter, so let's go take a look at Litecoin. And over on Facebook, we have questions on Storica. I already said, go check out the interview. I'm not convinced, even though the interview was flawless by Crypto Beatles. I'm not convinced. Over on Facebook, we have questions on Storica. All right, yeah. Still about regulation. So regulation, schmegulation. Follow the laws. Register as a security. I know it's like we're paying like several $100,000 to get our ICO just for legally compliant, and if you're too cheap to do it, I don't think running an ICO or cryptocurrencies are here for you. You know, it's all about the blockchain use application. So yeah, and we have a donation about Amit gives us 200 rupees. We Power and Gifto. Thank you so much, Amit. Truly means a lot to us. Thank you for supporting the channel. You know, we are one of the earlier cryptocurrency streamers, and we've been tapering off a little bit, spending so much time developing our own ICO. But you know, it's an ICO that you know, we feel really passionate about, and you know, it'll actually help the world, and it'll actually solve a lot of these merchant problems that they're having. So specifically on our own platform. So I'm really excited about that. All right, so Litecoin in general. RSI low. What is that daily RSI? I just wish Charlie Lee would keep his mouth shut. Keep your goddamn mouth shut. You know, be a professional. You know, if I'm the leader of an ICO or a cryptocurrency, you cannot spread FUD. You cannot claim rumors on exchanges, but he's been getting a lot better, and he is one of the most respectable people I've ever met. Or I've met him once at a conference, which was nice, and he is respectable and he is very articulate. So shout out to Charlie Lee for improving your Twitter game and not spreading FUD, and doing the right paths to get your cryptocurrency to be successful. This is boding a good sign for me. We're seeing less and less sell volume coming through, specifically on the daily, and I think we'll see a very strong reversal on Litecoin. Very, very, very strong reversal on Litecoin. So I think we will, let's look at that 4 hour. 4 hour doesn't bode too bad. Yeah, I think you could pick some up right now. I always thought if you picked up under 0.016, it was a good deal. So look at that. We're consistently, I'm just going to draw this out right now. Why not? So if you picked up under this, let me brighten this up here. If you picked up under that pink line, I think it actually is a very, very good buy line. I think if you bought right now, I think we're going to head up within a matter of days for Litecoin. So this is another one. And I'm going to be answering Amit's now. WePower, I like WePower. Let's actually go to WePower. And yeah, if you guys want, you can follow me over on Twitter or at Twitter or twitter.com/CryptoSomniac or twitter.com/CryptoBot. And and this is my boy Crypto Beatles. Go follow him; he's fantastic. And also, let's go take out WePower. So WePower, I actually wanted to invest in the ICO, but I actually never got in. It is a pretty cool trading platform, and you could trade energy assets. I think that is very, very brilliant, as well as Restart Energy. I think this is a good long-term solution, but again, I wouldn't expect gains right now. I don't even know if they're out on CoinMarketCap. Let's go take a look. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. All right. Wow, look at that. Up 12%. 63 RSI. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly 50 dabs smack in the middle. Fantastic. All right, let's actually look at the hourly for all of these RSIs. This is what I love. This is what we implemented. It took us a while to implement this, but finally got the RSIs. This is a shit ton of data to render through our system, so we had to do it from an outside provider. And just take a look at this, guys. Like NEM obviously performing very well in the hourly. BTC not performing well in the RSI hourly. Bytum, look at that. If you just bought Bytum right now at 84 cents, watch it go back up. And yeah, this is in the very extreme short term. Look at Archain. Archain taking a massive beating. 4 on the hourly RSI. Obviously taking a hit in the last 14 hours here. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I think WePower is good. And Gifto is one of those coins. We had an interview with the Gifto CEO. Very good guy, fantastic guy. I would just be very hesitant, as well as I would be hesitant with Syndicator, because Tika Tawari pumps, and you cannot predict Tika Tawari's pumps, right? He says one thing about Gifto, and everyone's in a bonanza, right? But yeah, I still think it's going to. So they're already an existing company, so I think they are going to be pretty good. So keep an eye out for Gifto. I would try to get in as low as possible, and that low as possible would be under that 100-day moving average. I'm looking at a 4-hour moving average, and wow, it is under the 1-day moving average. That's interesting. Let's look at the 12-hour real quick. I think it's at its peak. I think it's going to sell off. Everything is pointing towards selling off. I mean, if this crosses, it's a strong sell signal for me, or it's a strong bullish signal for me, actually. 4-hour looking okay. Yeah, I would wait for that confirmation on MACD. One last BTC analysis, absolutely, and I'm gonna call it a night here. One last analysis, and we're gonna call it a night here on the channel. Guys, smash that thumbs up, hit those likes, share it with your friends, tell your family that you gotta watch me. Really do love and appreciate the support. All my fantastic fans, Allison, Elizabeth, Bearlicious, Amit, thank you so much for the donation, by the way, Amit. Tom, yeah, great, fantastic. Bearlicious, already said that. Zeus, Hui, thank you guys so much. But let's go through BTC one last night. One last time. So on the 4 hour, I think we're gonna head down a little bit. I think we may test that $8,000 mark one more time. We have just completed a cycle on the 4 hour, so I think we are going to be headed down to that resistance levels here. Absolutely, I think we're going to be headed down to that resistance level here. So yeah, I think that you know, buying under 8,000 would be a more logical solution. I think if you staggered in your order or laddered in an order under 8,000 or around 8,000, I think would be maybe fiscally smart. But again, I'm not your financial advisor. Don't believe anything anybody says. Do your own research. Join the advantage. We try to release unbiased reports there, very in-depth reviews, as I showed you today. So yeah, go check that out at cryptosonic.com/advantage, and be sure to follow this, share this, and retweet this for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency next time. And congratulations to Blockchain Girl, you just won some free cryptocurrency, and PM us. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I try to be honest here on the channel. There's a lot of bullshit, a lot of FUD, a lot of suppo. Excuse me. There's a lot of shitty YouTubers out there that used to be in, you know, they have no technological background. They don't even care to learn about blockchain technology that much. They read one white paper and they think they're gods. You know, it took me about 1.5 years to learn Solidity, adept enough for me to read it, to actually understand what the grasp and the thing around you know, smart contracts in general, and what magnitude, what throughput actually means, how people are actually gonna, you know, come out of this. People are saying, oh, proof of stake, yeah, the future. Guys, there's so much shit wrong with proof of stake, and people always bagging on Bitcoin. Well, investors like Bitcoin. Institutional investors like the decentralized nature of proof of work. All right, guys, and sorry, yeah, no YouTuber is trash, but you know, remember, guys, these are personalities. They're not financial advisors. A lot of the time, you know, there's a few guys I respect. You know, really a lot of few guys I respect. Some of these guys have never even set up a full node before, let alone a staking node or have ever mined before. You know, it's tragic. So please, guys, you know, Elizabeth says XMR. Okay, screw it. We're gonna do XMR, and then we're gonna call it a night. So if you already left, whatever, but we're gonna do XMR regardless. XMR, you know, I actually thought it was going to be taking a beating, and I think it is going to be continued taking the beating until BTC starts to take off one more time. So what does it mean when Monero, like, let's look at this daily. What does it mean when Monero barely moves? That means it's keeping in line with Bitcoin. That means there's a very stagnant feature on Bitcoin. So I think Monero is actually going to take off harder than Bitcoin once Bitcoin starts coming off. So it hasn't pumped in 2 years. Well, Monero has pumped. You know, it's pumped back in December. I still think that Monero is one of your longer term speculative picks. It is the best privacy coin. I think that ring signatures is better than ZK Snarks. ZK Snarks is what Dash and Zcash uses, and a lot of these cryptocurrencies uses. ZK Snarks isn't bad, but I have yet to see a ring signatures DApp platform like Ethereum or Lisk or EOS or anything implement ring signatures. I don't even know if it's possible. I would copy paste that copy paste that code on GitHub if I ever found it, because damn, that is one hell of a thing to really get to really look into. You know, ring signatures is an amazing piece of technology. Just to wrap your head around ring signatures, try YouTubing it. It's very, very hard. Now, ZK snarks, I actually implemented my first ZK snarks. I have, I code all the time, and I make sure that I'm up to date and I actually know what's going on with ZK snarks. It's actually not too bad. I mean, zero knowledge proofs is hard to understand and get used to. But again, there's some really, really good whiteboard examples. Go check that out as well. But nothing's as hard as understanding, cross operability. So cross blockchain operability and ring signatures. It really does blow my mind. And I'm still learning. And if you're not learning, what are you doing? This entire cryptocurrency space is about having a learning opportunity. And that's why we set the advantage up in the first place. We didn't see a big learning community out there. We saw a lot of FUD and a lot of pump and dump groups, but finally we've set up a community to help learn. So I really hope you guys appreciate it. And when Moon, I don't know when Moon, and C4 asks about ARC. I'm not going to get trapped into that one. I like ARC, but they need to do a lot better marketing. Ever since Dan Larimer left of EOS, I think ARC has been struggling. But I think ARC would be a very good plug-and-play platform if they get their application off the ground. I think that delegated proof of stake is a future. I don't think proof of stake is the future. That's why delegated proof of stake, everyone is moving on to it. Ontology, Zilliqa, EOS, Cardano. So go check that out. And yeah, I really do appreciate all the love, guys. And if I didn't answer any of your guys' questions, for example, C4's ARC questions, leave me a comment below on this video, because this video is about to end. And I love every single one and each and every single one of you guys. And quick reminder, go out, see your family, see your friends. Don't be glued to the charts. You have one life. I know making money is a very pivotal thing to life, but the most important thing is your happiness. And don't get caught up. You win money, you lose money, but the most important thing is the journey there. And hopefully, I made your journey a little bit more brighter. So love every single one of you who's watching. Thank you guys so much. This is Snaebot here at cryptosomniac.com. Peace out, y'all. And I'll actually be in the live chat if you guys want to hang out and chat with me. This is a small channel, and we have some really hardcore fans, and I love it. I actually appreciate this better than having a billion people talking and having the stream kind of colluded. So appreciate it, guys.